السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته شباب. معاكم محمود محمد من قناة محمود الجيم. ازيكم؟ تكونوا بخير ورب تكونوا بخير، ويلا نكمل تحكي كده فالحالة واحدة. وصلت يا شباب معلش.
What news do you bring?
2.
The needle will never sting again.
Well done, Eivor. Who was hiding behind the name?
My love, there has been an attack at the markets. The dockmaster, Grigory, is dead.
The needle sold off the wares he seized to collect silver for the vault.
He had no such authority. Why would anyone believe him?
The council seal. That rat.
This is getting out of hand. How he was able to obtain this is concerning.
كان
I
فاكرينه
must return and
كويس.
prepare for the Yuletide feast, but I will do so with a bent ear and a keen eye. Be safe.
A valuable seal. And a riddle. One of the four is ours. One of the four. Risje, Faravid, Odin, and...
You're the 4 members of the council.
We should search their offices now, while they're occupied with the Yuletide feast.
باقي الناس.
Yes. Come. To the archives.
Could I have missed something?
We will find out soon enough. We have to get going.
حضرتك قاعدة مكانك يعني. ركز ورايا. خليك. لكن نشوف.
Order. The vault. Gorm Kjot Vessen, the vice. Tetfryd. The rake. Press the rake. Warden, the rake. Press.
3 دي مني.
Fook. Assassin Fook. The vault. The vault. Abbas Ingeborg. Grig. Vice. Gorm K.
يلا بينا. انا متحمس وفرحان ان المهمة دي فيها العدد ده من الاعضاء الغربة. فرحان فحم. انا بيتهيألي البت والراجل التاني من الاعضاء برضه.
Note, press E close. The second floor is still unstable. Search the archives.
I have seen these. Weapons and supplies. Enough for a small group of fighters.
Hardly enough for Halfdan's army.
Could be why Faravid is pressing the council for more silver.
The room to the left. That is where the councilmen confer.
A list. What Jorvik needs for the Yuletide feast.
That is Audon's handwriting.
Items have been struck out. Where did he find the funds to make this larger purchase?
Audon is a well-connected man.
Search the archives.
A wax seal. Similar to the one I found in the sewers.
The seal you took from the needle's
والحاجات من اللي انا لقيتها في
You don't think someone could have
المجاري.
stolen it?
Let's keep searching. This
Note to
desk
silversmith.
looks as though it's
Press
been
E
moved here.
close. To be delivered to
It is
Coppergate
loaded with
Market.
silver. Scratch marks on the floor.
في اثار
Yours desk used to be against the other wall.
جر من الحيطان.
So why the change?
A hidden entrance. Where does this lead?
Got the door. It is loaded with silver.
Search the archives.
There was wine here. Whoever moved it did so in a hurry.
كانوا هنا وتحركوا بسرعة.
A load of wine was removed from here, and the room smells of almonds. It may be the wine was poisoned.
It is likely the wine for the
That's
Yuletide feast. Do you think one of the council means to kill someone?
Looks that way.
It is not him. Not Major. He would never do this.
Keep your focus. Once we have all the facts, then we can worry about your... Right now we need to get to the Yuletide feast. The people are in danger.
You're right. The Roman amphitheater. Let us go.
هتطلع خطة ايفور في الحيط عشان مسرح جورفيكي.
Do you see the wine?
No.
Then there's still time.
The entire council is here. Any one of them could be the vault.
I need you to keep an eye out for the wine. I'll speak to each of the council members, see if I can trap them in a lie.
Even Yor?
Even Yor. If he is the vault, I'll not allow him to kill all these people. Juvena.
I heard you. Just grant me one thing. Confer with me before you make your move.
I will.
اتأكدي انها قبل ما
Now, to speak to the council members.
Identify
I'll
the
speak
vault.
of the wine and watch for their reactions.
عايز
That may lead me
اتكلم
to
مع
the vault.
الاعضاء عشان اتأكد انه نعرف مين اللي يكون متورط.
Faravit, a word if I may.
Ah, Drenger. If it's to join arms with me, the answer is yes. We can use someone like you against the Picts.
I may be courted, but I am selective with whom I join. Are you a drinker?
Ah, if that is a challenge, I am up for it.
Very well. I'll return with some wine.
Wine? Come now, we will do this over ale. That will give us a good measure of who can better fight its lure.
يحب يسكر والكلام ده والدنيا عادي معاه.
Althun, it seems you have found the funds to go ahead with the feast after all. You must be elated.
That is putting it lightly. Look at it. I could not have asked for a better turnout. Soon the feast will begin, and these people will be given everything they deserve.
We should honor you. I'll fetch us some wine.
No, I mustn't indulge. The wine is for the people of Jorvik. But when it arrives, do help yourself.
Has outdone himself. He has indeed. The High Reeve of Jorvik has a bright future ahead if he keeps this up.
اسمه الراجل ده.
Sure. Who was that?
There you are. I was beginning to worry.
Worry not. We have tracked the vault here. He's someone on the council.
You are certain?
I am. Once I discover who, I will dig my blade into his heart and end this for good. Until then, it's important that I investigate without raising suspicion. I need your help.
Of course. What do you need me to do?
Drink yourself into a drunken fit.
What? Why?
I need a distraction. Keep their eyes off of me. The wine should arrive soon. Drink 3 full cups, then make a scene.
I can't be seen doing that. You'll have to find another way.
Just do it.
I will have the silver ready in the coming days. Thank you, Bo. Of course.
ما رضاش
Rishia,
Come to join the feast, have you?
I have some bad news. The wine for the feast has spoiled.
Of course it has. Why would I expect differently? I'll have my men dump it. There may be more wine in my private stores. I'll send a man to retrieve it.
ده بتقول له
Is there anything else?
نفيذ
That is all.
ضوضاء وشوشرة
Enjoy
هنا
the
في
feast.
القعدة.
I shall try.
Identify the vault.
Eivor, have you uncovered who the vault is?
Yes, I am ready to accuse. No.
Not yet. I'll return shortly with my decision.
هقرر مين الخاين.
Identify the vault.
في حد تاني اقدر اتكلم معاه؟ ده قال تعالى نشرب في اي وقت وفي اي لحظة.
Identify the
وده
vault.
بيقول جربوا هياخدوا اللي هم عايزينه، بس مش فاكر اسمه ايه ده.
Identify the vault.
وده مرضاش يشرب. اديني لحظة يا شباب. في حد بيكلمني. وصلت يا شباب معلش. تمام تمام تمام. انا اصلا شاكك في الترتيب ده، بس مش فاكر اسمه ايه. انا شبه ده هيجيبك ده مش عارف اسمه ايه. بص انا هنجم ونشوف.
We need to find the vault. Have you any idea who it is?
ايوه عرفت مين.
Yes.
I believe I have. Each of the council members has given me reason to suspect them. Some more than others.
بيقول بعض الاعضاء خلينا نشك فيهم.
I fear it is Hajor.
هجور لا بريء.
It must be Faravid.
فيرفد ده الراجل الثاني.
I believe it is Rixage.
ممكن ده واحد.
It must. I believe it. It has to be Audun.
Audun was the one pushing for the feast from the start. He planned it, which means he would have had access to the wine. And he was helping Abbess Inkiborg collect Christian texts. She turned out to be the firebrand.
Yes. Yes, you're right. And the wine?
Of all the councilmen, he knew the wine had not yet arrived. When I offered some, he flat out refused, insisting it be saved for the guests. For these reasons, I think Audun is the vault.
Brothers, sisters, dear friends, welcome all. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our honored guests. Here with me are some of Jorvik's most revered lords, men and women who have kept Jorvik trudging through these harsh times. I am pleased to say that today, on the day we honor you, we honor as well the nobles to whom we are all so
The wine.
indebted.
Audun is the vault.
Too late for them. We must not miss our chance.
Join me now in celebrating their successes and yours. To everything you deserve and to
ده
more.
كلهم شربوا. ماليفورا عملت ايه؟
And now,
عيب يا فور ما تسكنيش.
deafened and blinded by
دلوقتي جه الوقت
lust for
ان كنتوا
indulgence,
تاخدوا هديتكم على كل افعالكم الحمقى.
I will tell you just what nobility is. A death sentence. A new world of order is upon us. A pity none of you will live to see it.
Get the councilmen to safety. I will handle Audun. Go.
يقول احمي الملك وانا هروح اجيب
Save these breaths.
There is no
على خفيف.
What did you hope to gain with all this? What riches are worth so much misery and the deaths of honorable men and women?
Only a feeble mind would call them honorable. They are privileged, sedentary, complacent. They wasted their resources. I secured our power through wealth. I contributed to the future of a glorious order.
On the backs of honest people, merchants and priests and nobles alike.
A4, you are wrong. Held back by your primitive cosmology. 9 worlds in the tree? No. 9 times 9,000 worlds. And as many suns.
9 nights I hung in the tree, sacrificing myself to myself. So does the wise one seek wisdom.
Countless spheres awaiting our gift, our enlightenment.
I live in one world only. You live in none.
خايف بقى ان يكون هيجور او هيفنا او في واحد منهم تاني برضه متورط ان هم قالوا 4 قتلت 2 بس 3 بس.
Go, my eyes.
Find and regroup with Aljifina.
Are you alright?
We're fine. Faravid and his cars escorted King Rishi back to the Royal Hall. Everyone is safe.
Let's regroup there.
Think you can guzzle the grog? Prove it!
That pistol! Wankma!
إذا طلعت علامة للكنس تبع
Speak to Rixage at the Royal Hall.
على 1 2 المدينة اللي خلاص قاضي.
Stop that wayward wandering!
Go, Sunan.
هناك واحد جنبي. ثانية وده تحت.
Speak to Rixage at the Royal Hall.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
بعد ما نخلص المهمة الأساسية وبعدين نبدأ ندور على الموضوع ده.
Total shit.
Conspiring right under our noses.
I'll kill him!
Speak to Rixich at the Royal Hall.
I don't care! I want answers!
Calm, Lord Ricie. Audun is dead.
That doesn't calm me. I wanted to rip the bastard's spine out myself. You want to calm me? Start talking.
Audun aligned himself to a secret group that was plotting to overtake Jorvik.
He had help from two others, Grigory the Dockmaster and Ingeborg the Abbess.
And you, Eivor? You were after these conspirators from the moment you arrived?
Yes, though I could not let it be known. This group can reach any person, permeate the walls of any city. Much like the worms of a spoiled apple, they would have eaten Jorvik from the inside out if we let them.
But you stopped that from happening. We owe you a debt of gratitude. You can be sure Halfdan Jarl will hear of this.
If the threat is gone, then you have my gratitude as well. I'm alive today. And so are many others because of you. I'd like to name you an honorary High Reeve of Jorvik, Eivor. Would you accept?
It has a nice sound to it. You honor me, Lord.
You have earned it.
Then if I may, a hoard of silver is left unaccounted for in the grottos beneath these streets.
That's right. Silver the Dockmaster was collecting.
What do you propose we do with it?
Give it to the merchants. Fund Halfdan's war. Give it to fund Halfdan.
Without resources, Halfdan's army will perish against the Picts. I say we fund the war. Give Halfdan's men what they need to turn the tide. Future Danes and Saxons will thank us for it.
You will hear no argument from me.
Then it will be done. You will see that your army gets what they need. Come, Faravid. Help me secure this hoard. I could use a bloody walk.
We have a saying in Bjarnia. Only the dead get to complain.
And we're still living.
I could muster a few complaints about the king and the treasury, but I shall forbear. You did it, Eivor.
We did. It may be we were the recipe to keep Norway from Harald all along.
We still can be.
No. Norway is behind me now, and the rest of England ahead. That said, I must be going.
Wait.
دليل الصداقة والخلفاء ما احتاجهم لما اروح
Should you ever need us, we will come.
في اللحظة لا تهزينا هنكون
One last thing. The silver on your desk, Yor. It planted a seed of doubt in my mind, so I must know. What is it for?
I suppose I can't forgo the element of surprise. I hired a silversmith to craft a love token for Lufin. A Yuletide gift.
بحوش فلوس عشان اجيب لها هدية.
I will take my leave before you shame the throne.
انا همشي قبل ما انتم ما
Until
تبدأوا
our paths
تكملوا.
cross again, old friend.
In this world or the next.
بقول هشوف ساعات في العالم ده والعالم الآخر.
I know of a place down the street.
قبل ما اخلص هنا واروح
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
قبل ما اكلم رينفي هاخد المكان بتاع الهيدن وان ده وهتلاقوني في المدينة هناك. ماشي يا شباب؟ ثانية واحدة. وصلت يا شباب. بيت العزيز.
Yes, one more, and only because you all have such good.
Hold left mouse button. Order. All done. All done. All done. Reeve Derby. Reeve Derby. Note taken from the vault. Tat for the rake. Reeve Derby. Reeve. Press space. World. Hold left mouse. Bound to fate. Hold left mouse button fast. Hold left.
أقرب مكان لي
Hold.
خلاص ايه كل العلامات دي.
Hold left mouse button fast travel.
معلش يا شباب هلوشوا ده معاكم. وكل ما بلوشهم كل ما بقرب نختم مهمات الاوردر عشان ناخد ازياء السور. لما نسمع ده سور وطرقته. عايزك تاخده طلقة كده، عايزك تعمل فيو كده توصل. يلا كده وريني الفيو بتاعتك. الظاهرة ده لسه بعيد. مش هنعطل ما بدعش. يلا يا ابني مش حال بقولك عايزه تفسيو وكده توصل. عارف الفسيو اللي هو اقل من 2 سنة. انا جاي اعمل فيه ايه. تعالوا جبتها في قلبه من اثر.
Rest easy, Reeve. Your time has come.
Yes. Now I will be judged at the written of the gods.
To Helheim with you.
Aye. Even Helheim needs a Reeve.
معاكم يا شباب. يلا بينا يلا بينا.
One more, and only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one begins a long time.
Change hair and tattoos. Exit.
I must take my...
A good day to you.
توقف برا بيتك ليه؟ كنت عايزة أقيمة ولا حاجة.
Eivor. I have purged the Order of Ancients from Jorvik with Juvina and Jort's aid. And should we ever need theirs, they will come.
You do this work well, Eivor. Is it a prelude to you joining the Hidden Ones?
I doubt it. Not enough glory in these back alley brawls.
بس بحكي لها لحظة أنا فزت في المعركة ومساعدتهم كده وخلصت أعضاء الأوردر اللي هناك والكلام ده. ناقصني مكانين.
Exit. Alliance.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Sexy. Sexy. Eligible. Sexy. Eligible. Aucklet. Snottingham. Sexy. Eligible. Suggest.
What of Essex?
We received a summons from the Elderman and his Lady of Colchester, requesting you specifically for a matter of great secrecy.
Foreboding. And who is this Elderman? One of King Alfred's lackeys.
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own indulgences than the safety of his people. Approach with care.
I will pledge to exceting.
كويس وكده بس هعرف نقاط جديدة. خلص E6.
I will leave at once.
An alliance in Essex would be invaluable, but go with caution.
Thank you from Selber.
هناخد غفلة ايفور.
Message has come.
Ravensthorpe status, village. Press E close. Ravensthorpe is now a prop.
مش هترجم انا الكلام ده بيبقى مفاصل. عشان في رمضان ما ينفعش نروح للبيت بتاعتي. خروج. انت ما بتغيريش هدومك؟ زنخت عليك.
I should talk to Hytham.
اروح اتكلم مع هاي.
You're a good boy.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis. Now,
Jorvik is now free of the Order's influence.
Brilliant as ever, my friend. Thank you for all you have done. Ah, here is something for you. An odd letter arrived a few days ago, signed by one calling himself...
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
That's right. Someone you know.
Not by sight, but this soldier has intimate knowledge of the Order. He's the reason I have found them so easily in the cities.
The letter says you must travel to Winchester, visit God's house and look for a man in white. Then recite this passage. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
All right. I'll speak with Ranvi. Get a fuller picture of all this.
Do you need something?
Order medallion. Give order medallions. 15. Quest. What exit I have to go?
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
this one begins a long time ago.
A letter to...
Far away, a place of mystery, wonder.
Hold left mouse button. Quests. Tracked. Breaking the order. A new home. Bound to... A brief... Asgard. Binding fate. Ivor takes on... A tracked quest. Viking...
The guardian of this temple was a proud man, kingly in nature, but not in fact. A protector of holy wisdom.
هبص عليه لو في حدث تاني معاها هتكلم ماشي. ظهر لي مكان تاني.
Alliance table show me the...
I want to see the Alliance map.
Sexy. Win CE Strat. Eligible. Suggested power 250. Vinland. Win CE Strat. Snotty. Win CE Strat. Eligible.
I have changed my mind.
Alliance.
I should go.
World.
تعالى.
Hold left mouse button fast.
شوف محمد E6. هوبا. لازم طرقعات تبتدي سسبنس. ايوه بلد لسه غريبة عندنا.
seems Alderman Bearston has made this ruin his longhouse.
هو ده بيت القائد.
Why is my cup empty? Perhaps because you have drunk the barrel dry? Damn Bearston. His household is as poorly run as his lands.
Estrid?
Lord.
Ah, a heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I am looking for Bearstan, the alderman of this shire.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs, in her usual fashion. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale.
Estrid is a good wife.
دلنا على مكان
Far better than he
مراد.
deserves.
You would say that, Adrian. Your wife acts like a sow in a skirt.
My sweater run is a worthy woman, you coxcomb. But she's an excellent cook.
With a fine nose for truffles.
If Bearston does not return soon, wine will not be the only thing spilled upon his floors.
Now, gentlemen, everyone is fractious with this waiting.
You! Gods will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your blade, lady. I am Eivor of the Raven clan, here at your husband's request.
أنا جيت هنا على طلب زوجك.
I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
Where is he?
I am weary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I will remind him of his duties.
Ah, such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck he hasn't been eaten, but I will return either way.
Patience is a godly virtue, Adrian.
برضه محطم القلوب.
World.
بعيد المكان دي. جربنا صيده بكده.
Hold left mouse button fast travel.
بعيدة. حاجة عنها. لسه غريب. ما بحبش الرياضة بتاعتي.
Show me what lies ahead.
بخيم في معسكر هنا وسيارة.
Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the Alderman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody.
Investigate the camp.
They were caught off guard as they supped. The remains of the hunting party. This one was savaged by a large animal.
Investigate the camp.
They were attacked by a beast. Something strong enough to kill a horse. Some large prey left these tracks in the grass. The hunters were prey to a large beast or two. I can only hope that Bearston still lives.
Search for Bearston. Search for Bearston.
Cast about this land, my friend. Beerston!
Ready your weapon, or accept your fate as a feast for bears. You have savaged enough men to feast. Do not let them. Ambush without you.
وانت سايب مملكتك وبتقاتل
You have my gratitude to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God sent.
I am Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Beerstan, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
I come at your call. I am Norse, and no, you seem ill-matched to your wife. I come at your call.
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind. I'm glad you answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights, and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
There is pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping your things in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Beerston.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow. My eyes narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Beerston.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You must mark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub, I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred believes I rule like a chiefless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes.
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door before we discuss your favor to Essex, Abel.
It may be I can speed your business along.
Ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Beerston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Beerstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed at an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, The constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
They will soon grow bored of meddling. Send them back to Ilfred. They full grown in strength, the mistletoe stood. They will soon—
Alfred will get bored soon enough. He has bigger pikes to bake than are to be found in this stolid backwater.
Alfred's forces are only here because of Estrid's failed kidnap. Now that she is safe, they will soon be gone. And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas Festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
Why, you should contribute to the festivities. Wine and song is the answer to any problem. You should—
He should put his own ham fist in his purse and contribute coin to the festival.
Yes, you worry about the cost of such a festival, one that thanks God for our great harvest. Contribute your own coin, then. And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Bearston. The feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Keep fields will mean nothing if your land is taken. Keep your men here, in the fields. Beware of sleep on a witch's bosom. Keep your men here.
Refuse to send your men. Let Alfred's people die for his hopeless cause against the Norse.
Then we refuse.
Refuse our king? Has madness taken your wits, Bearston?
There. Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this Shire, Bearstan. Useless.
Useless?
That's right. Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling.
Quit to title screen. Quit to titles. Press.
هنعيد الاجتماع ده تاني. يا ريت تعدي. هما بيتكلموا بسرعة طيب. هما بيتكلموا بسرعة نعمل لهم ايه؟
An uncommon.
تعال نشوف هيجيبني من فين. بيتكلموا بسرعة والله يا ابني.
You answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did...
Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting.
There is pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping your things in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Bearston.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow. My eyes narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk. Feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Bearston.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You must mark me if you think...
Ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Bearston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Bearstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed at an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
Send them back to Ilfred. They will soon grow bored of
Alfred will get bored soon enough. He has bigger pikes to bake than are to be found in this stolid backwater.
Alfred's forces are only here because of Estrid's failed kidnap. Now that she is safe, they will soon be gone. And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
Why, you should contribute to the festivities.
He should put his own ham-fist in his purse and contribute coin to the festival.
Yes. You worry about the cost of such a festival? One that thanks God for our great harvest? Contribute your own coin then. And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Bearston. The field. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Keep fields will mean nothing if your land is taken.
Do they not defend your land? You'll need all the men you can muster to fight the coming wars.
The Danes are a great threat when provoked. Those we cannot ally with, we must fight or lose our lands. There. Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this Shire, Bearstan. Useless.
Useless?
That's right. Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling. That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Abel. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Bearston. Whether on your hunting bow or on your helmet.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Bearston. Are you not worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I. But you will discover this soon enough.
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
Your love has gone sour. What do you need of me, Bearston? Essex seems at odds. What, your love has gone sour? What do you need of me?
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I am too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
Your king prevents it. Your god prevents it. I will do what you ask of me. Your king prevents it.
Then what is stopping you? Your King Alfred?
Ours was not a union of love, but necessity. Decreed by Alfred's father to strengthen ties with Francia. Not easily broken.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Lammas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Ulvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years? Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden. A small, sweet place where fond memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning heart.
Now, should I look for Alvida first, or meet with Estrid at the marketplace?
Annals of History.
بس يا شباب لغاية هنا نكون خلصنا. متنساش تعمل لايك وشير وسبسكرايب للفيديو عشان تستمتع معنا بس كريد فالهالا. اشوفكم على خير المرة الجاية. سلام.